Currently, we are discussing what's the topic? Power BI filters. Okay. Yesterday we discussed about the difference between the filters and the slicers. Okay. What do you mean by filter? A filter is a tool that allows you to limit the data based on the condition. Okay. It is nothing but restricting the data and showing the data whatever the data you want by using some condition. Okay. It is nothing but where and having commands in SQL. Okay. Slicer is a visual which is present on the dashboard or report, okay, which will help the user to interact with the visuals. Okay. Filter is nothing but developer tool which will allow developer to do whatever he wants. Okay, that is what filter. Understand? Slicer is a visualization, filter is a pane. It's separate section in Power BI. Okay, but in Excel it is not like that. Both are like in the same interface. Okay, on the cells only both will work. Understand? So that's all. In Excel, filter will be represented with respect to drop down. Slicer is nothing but a visualization there also. Got it? Slicer you can place wherever you want on the canvas in Excel. Here also the same. But there, filter in Excel, filter and slicer both user can use. Okay, user can use. There is no restriction. Developer only need to use. There is no restriction. Only user needs to use. Everyone can use. That's what the difference. And what is the difference between them? Wait. How many types of filters we have? What is the first one? Visual level, which is with respect to only one visual. Okay. Second one, entire page report we can say. And the third one,
Report level filter.
all the reports, all the pages. And the fourth one, drill through. Drill filters, nothing but under this drill through and drill down will be present. Okay. Now first we'll see with respect to visual level filter in the today's class, and then page level. These three will complete today, and the last one we'll see tomorrow. Got it? What is the difference between them? Slicer versus filter. First difference.
Interactive control for users.
The filter. Developer tool for configuring reports. Then visibility.
On canvas.
Filter.
Hidden.
Scope.
Restricted for report page. Can apply for all pages.
Application.
Apply every page.
Filter.
Can target specific pages.
Tables, charts, cards, etc. Okay. Here interaction. User can choose this one. Controlled by developer. So that's what the thing. Okay. First we'll see the visual level filter and then page level filter. Okay. We'll go to our canvas. So just consider this is a dashboard which is made up of only with respect to one dataset. I created this dashboard. Let's consider. Okay. Sometimes, usually filter pane out, like by default filter pane will be available here. Sometimes what will happen, it will be disabled. At that time, how to enable that? We need to go to the view section. Under view section, there will be a pane called filters. Just click on this, then your filters pane will be activated. Okay, so this is how we need to activate filter pane in the first step. By default, filter pane will be activated, but when you are creating a dashboard, it is like literally irritating. It will come every time whenever you are opening the visualization pane. So unhide it. Hide it first of all. Whenever you are creating a dashboard, once you're done with your dashboard, you need to unhide this one to apply filters. So click here, go to view, and click here to open the filters. Okay, so and these are some of the things which will act as a panes here. Okay, bookmarks and selection. These will applicable when you are working with buttons. So these are the classifications under buttons. Got it now? So that's how the things. Now I enabled my filters pane. I'll again go to the home section. Here my filter pane enabled. See here, if I open my filter pane, it is showing like this. Here only it is saying filters on this page. Whatever the like visualizations which are applicable on this page, everything needs to be one data set. It should not be multiple data set. Okay, everything needs to be one data set. If I apply any filter here, it needs to update in all the visualizations. That is what called page level filter. Page level filter. If I apply any filter here, this is called a report level filter. If I apply any filter here, it needs to update. For example, Real Mart sales dashboard. This is. I created all the visualizations here which are present here on the same real mart sales data. Then if I apply any filter here, the same filter will be applicable for all the other visualizations and all the other pages. That's called a report level filter. Okay. Now visual level filter. The first one, visual level filter. If I apply filter on this, like I click on this, it's not like some slicer, it's not like some filter on it. If I click on this, I don't want this or this in all these visualizations, some visualizations I don't want to interact. Okay. Now see, if I click on this, what happened? Everything is interacting. Now I don't want everything to interact. I don't want anything to interact. So what we need to do? First, what we need to do? Cross filtering. That nothing but visual level filtering. Cross filtering means if this is reacting, you don't want to react. If this is reacting, you don't want to react. If this is reacting, I don't want this to react. Any specific visuals only need to react. Okay. When this specific visual will be used. For example, there is a constant data in your dashboard, but whenever you are applying, it is changing. I don't want this particular visualization to react when I apply filter here. So that's what the concept. Okay. So that is the concept. Now what we need to do? First, you need to select which visualization you want to apply filter. We'll take this one. Gender, male and female. Okay, male and female, or this one is cash, UPI, payment methods. Got it? Now I'll take this visualization because more things are there. We need to go format, edit interactions. As of now, I'm disabling it. I'll show you 1 minute. First step is you need to select the visualization. Once you select the visualization, here a format option will be enabled. Okay? Here a format option will be enabled. Under this format option, there is an option called edit interactions at the end. Edit interactions. If you click on edit interactions, just see my dashboard. Once I click on edit interaction, each and every visualization will be having this kind of, here also it is there, there also it is there. See, every visualization is having this kind of options. That means if I apply any filter here, if I click on this cross symbol, that means I am restricting you not to react with respect to this visual. Okay? But if I apply filter here, it will react. What I did now currently, I selected this visual, I click on edit interaction. That means whenever I apply filter on this only, I don't want others to react. But if I apply filter, it needs to react. That is called visual level filtering. Visual to visual filtering is changing. Filtering will change. If I apply filter here, because I selected this to edit interactions with respect to only this, not with respect to others. Okay. If I apply filter only here, I want to restrict this. So if I click on this cross symbol, I restricted this visual not to move. Now see, is it moving? Apart from this, everything is moving. Okay. So now I'll apply filter in the other visualization. See here, it is reacting. I applied filter only with respect to this, not with respect to this or some other thing. Got it? So that's how restricting the visual is the cross symbol, stop. Stop symbol, you know, that is nothing but a stop applying filter on this particular visual. Now I'll select the same visual again. If I click on this, highlight. Okay. Now that means if I apply any filter, that is how we need to remove the filter. Okay. If I apply any filter, it needs to update. How? You need to apply highlight or filter. Filter is nothing but if I apply any filter, you can go ahead. Okay. Highlight means, now see the difference between highlight and filter. If I click on filter, if I filter anything, the values out of 100%, before what happened, highlight means out of 100%, this particular filter, how much it is taking, that much only highlighted. Now it is not like that. The extra part which is not necessary will be removed. Okay. Out of 100%, the extra part will be removed. 50% will convert it into 100% and it will show. Got it? Now see the difference. I am telling the difference between these two. Filter and highlight. I'm saying the difference. I'm talking about these two difference. First I'll go with the highlight. Okay, will not apply any filter here. First I'll go with the highlight. Okay, if I apply any filter, see what happened. Out of 100%, how much this particular cache is occupying. It is showing like in such a way. But if I apply the same filter for filter option, the extra unnecessary part removed. It is only highlighting whatever we want. Got it now? Understand, right? Before what happened, out of 100%, how much it is occupying. Now it makes the necessary part 100%. Got it now? So that's how the things will work with respect to the visual level filters. Got it? Not only one filter. If I want to restrict all the other filters in this particular thing, at once I can select directly. At once. See, if I update any filter, nothing will change. The filters which I am restricted, nothing is changing. Okay. If I want to highlight, I want to highlight. Now see, everything is changing, right? So that's what the visual level filter. Understand? Understand? You want me to explain one more time? Okay guys, look at here. Visual level filter is nothing but if I apply any filter on the visual directly, not by using slicer or something. If I apply any filter on the visual directly, it needs to restrict some particular visualization not to react. Okay, reacting. For example, if someone is hitting me, my friend will react. Why you are hitting and all. Now I am restricting my friend, don't react. It's okay, leave it. So that's what. If I apply filter on it, I don't want this to react. Got it now? So to make sure about that particular concept, first you need to select the visual, which visual you want to apply filter. The second thing, which visual you want to restrict. So these two concepts we need to have. Okay. First, I need to select this. Once you selected this particular part, there will be an option called format section will be enabled. Okay. Once you selected only, it will enable. And then go to the format section, and there is an option called at the end edit interactions. If you click on edit interactions, see all the interactions activated. All the interactions with respect to the visuals activated. This is also having an interaction, but this is occupied the space. Okay, I'll show you that. See, this also have an interaction, but because of this visual, it occupies. Got it now? So that's how. Now, if I apply any filter here, it should not apply here. Got it? It should not reflect here. To do that, first we need to click on this top symbol. This top symbol will make sure this visual should not react with respect to only this visual, not with other visuals. Okay? Because I want to restrict this visual with the reference of this, not with the reference of this something else. Right? With the reference of this, I don't want this to react. Then I need to stop here. If I want this also not to react, I can directly go here, stop it, and this also stop it, stop it, stop it. If I apply also, nothing will change. See, except this, nothing is reflecting. Got it? Because I didn't restrict it. Got it now? Now, I again want to highlight. I don't want to restrict. I want to highlight. Means, out of 100%, how much it is occupying, I want to see. Okay? Then, highlight, 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 highlight. Now apply filter. See, it is changing, right? Now one more option is here, filter option. Filter option will be only available for column chart, bar chart, pie chart, waterfall chart, only some limited charts. Card visualization out of 100% is not showing now. It is just giving an accurate value. So just highlight it. See, highlight means it will convert that 100%, 50% into 100%. Filter means, got it? So just see the difference between highlight. If I apply highlight, this is my visual. If I apply filter, this is my visual. Highlight, this is my visual. Don't react means I don't want to react. Got it? So that's what the thing. Understand, right? Clear? So that is what actually called visual level filter. What is the next filter? Page level filter. I want to apply filter. First we need to remove all the interactions, because just now we applied interactions. If I update anything, I don't want others to. You need to remove that first. I removed everything. Now my next question is, I just want to apply some filter on this particular page. Okay, what type of filter I don't care. I want to apply here. What and all the visuals are there. Now if I apply food and beverages filter only with respect to food and beverages, my entire dashboard needs to change. Only this page. I don't want other pages to be changed. Okay, so this section is particularly specifically for filters on this page, means page level filter. Filters on all the pages means report level filter. Okay, now I will drag and drop the product line into the this field. Now if I select only electronic and accessories, just look at my dashboard. Entire dashboard is only showing electronics and accessories. This visual also changes. Here also these visuals changes, values changes, everything changes. Okay, this is what actually called a page level filter. Okay, under this filtering also we have different categories. One is basic filtering and another one is advanced filtering. Advanced filtering is nothing but conditional formatting. Okay, based on my condition, update my filter. That is what advanced filtering. And in advanced, like conditional formatting, contains, greater than, less than, equal to, so that and all things will be there. Now see here, here we'll be having AND operator and OR operator. Okay, show items when the value is electronic accessories. And I want one more also, contains show the items. That's it. I don't want anything here. Is not empty. Apply. Filter apply. So no null values will be visible. Actually null values are not there. That is nothing but null values will not be visible. Okay. Here both the condition needs to satisfy. If you have multiple conditions, then only it will work. Okay. If any of the conditions fail, visualization will not react. Or means if any of the conditions satisfy, it will react. Got it? So like that things will there. That is what actually called advanced filtering. Here you can see. Okay, you just write, if not only this one, if I want to add gender also in this, I can segregate by using gender also. How many number of filters you want, you can apply. There is no restriction. And if I want to add this particular city also, I can directly add. And if I apply filter Delhi, only Delhi data, electronics and categories, only female. Got it? So this is the visualization. And then click on this eye icon and publish into the Power BI service and share it with your client. Then he don't have an option to apply filter by using this. He can only restrict it to this. That's it. He can't see any other data. Electronic accessories only he can see. He can't apply any filter because I didn't keep any slicer is here. There is no slicer, nothing. Okay. Even if slicer is there, still he can't do anything. Okay, na? Because in slices we have multiple filters. That slicer also will vary with respect to the filter we applied here. Got it? So that's what page level filter. If I apply this filter same with respect to all the pages, whatever the visualizations created by using this data set, every visualization will react. That is what actually called report level filter. Okay, let's see. I removed everything. Now this also I'll remove. So everything come back. Okay. Now I want to add gender into the page level filter. If I click on female, this is also only with respect to the female data. Got it? Here you need to make sure whether any other filter applied or not. Male. See? Male. Here also it is working. Wherever I go, everywhere it will work. Okay? Wherever I go, everywhere it will work. But page level filter, if you change from here to here, the values in page level filter will change. But this will be applicable throughout the Power BI file. Okay? Throughout the file, this particular filter will be applicable. That's what actually called a report level filtering. Got it? Understand, right? Any doubts in this? You created RealMart sales dashboard. Now do one thing. In that dashboard, take 2 to 3 visualizations out and keep it in another pages. First try with page level filter. Okay. Second visual level filter. And then try with a report level filter. Then you will get a proper knowledge. Got it now? Make sure the visuals which you are applying filter from the data set, same data set. It should not be from other data sets. Okay. RealMart data set is there. You create dashboard from that. That visual only you need to use for filtering. If you use ConnectX visual, it will not work. Okay. It will not work because it's completely different visual, like different data set. It will not work. The limitation of this particular filter and slicer is visualizations needs to be from same data set. Okay, otherwise they will not work. So that's what the limitation. And drill down tomorrow we'll see. Okay, you just practice now.